Hey guys, what's up? It's Scott from Diversified Acres. Back here in the back 40, as they say, working on clearing all this out. We're gonna harvest these logs, or all these trees, these pines, white pines around here, and on this side of the valley. And it's a pretty good selection of them. It's probably a couple hundred of them anyway, to use in an upcoming project. And all this is just scrag wood that's been, trees had fallen down, or had been cut tops out of trees where previous owner had logged the property. So we pushed it all up in a pile here back early, as soon as we got here back in May, probably June or so of last year. And it's been sitting over here. I'll pan the camera around and show you. It's been sitting over here holding water, sitting in just a muddy mess. So we dug it all out with the skid steer, bite by bite with the grapple, piled it up here on this dry ground, let it sit for a few days, had quite a bit of wind come in, and then we threw a match to it with some cardboard, and boom, off she went. She burned up really good. This pile of debris has been added to, I don't know how many times, over the last couple days to get this area cleaned up of fallen trees, dead trees, damaged trees, just garbage stuff. Some of the wood is just, well, you can see this log here is just hollow. This log over here is just like cork now, where it's just decomposed for so long. So we pushed it all up into a pile. We got a nice big pile here. This pile was probably, when I moved it over here, it was probably about 15 foot tall, and it probably covered this whole area of about 30 foot. We've burned it and pushed it in, burned it and pushed it in, and kept pushing it in to get rid of it. Hopefully today will be the last day that we're burning on this big pile right here. The rest of the stuff will be just little small fires from picking up debris that's scattered around this whole field. We're going to turn this into a pasture area here, and a food plot for the cattle, and a food plot for the wildlife. And so we're working our way back. And I'll get the camera here in a minute and show you, and pan around and show you the difference in it, and then show you some before footage from before we cleared this off. And yeah, so that's it. So let's check it out. All right, as you can see, this is the area that we've gotten cleaned out so far. This is that muddy mess I was talking about. That pile was right here, and it was just massive. It held water, and still holding water. I've got to get this pushed out, but we've got a bunch of it burned in that location, and then it was getting down to the water, and it just wouldn't. Everything was so wet and like a sponge. So we've dug it all out and moved it, got it moved, and this is just panning on around. Worked on this hillside over here, getting this hillside all cleaned up over here, and then down this here is a road here, and there's a road up here, and then there was a tree section of trees that grew in this patch here. Got all them taken out. As you can see, we got a stack of logs here. This is all just firewood logs. It's a big pile. A lot of those logs are 12 inches in diameter at the base. It's kind of hard to tell. Some long Scotch pines laying on the ground here that we'll use for something. And then another Scotch pine or two up top there that needs to be cleaned up. Old rotten locust laying there. It all turned into firewood. Over here, we'll go right over here to the edge of the field where we're working at currently. This whole valley right down through here, we're going to take this out. We're going to take all these trees out of it. We're going to slope this bank over here. Right now it's a pretty steep drop off. We're going to slope it back, put a road around the top of it, And then this side over here, we're going to slope it a little bit, clean it up, get the trees out of it. We have another road that's going to be coming up through here, going up to the top of the property to where we're going to build our house. And then this area right here, we're going to slope this down, get all this burned up and cleaned up. And we're going to put a beach in right here and a dam down there. And we're going to make this little valley right here a nice big lake. Probably be about 1.5 acre lake. I think it'd be a real nice addition. There's a lot of water feeds this. Several springs that are producing several thousands of gallons of water a day. I've got some of it dammed off right now that you can see from right here. Let me get the camera around here so you can see. This here how well you can see down through there. But it's really producing a lot of water. This creek, spring, whatever you want to call it, has run like this since the day we got on this property. It's never slowed down, not in the littlest bit. It's been producing water like this the entire time. So this will also, where the spring comes out of this holler, here, this little branch here, it will be the producer for our water for the homestead. And you can see there's a lot of water that comes out of it as well. This whole area is sitting full of marshland, mud, muck that you just can't even do anything in. I've got that tree in there, I've got to get a cable on it to get it pulled out because it's silted in, fell, it's in the mud. I can't even get the skid steer over there anymore. It's so wet. But you can see the spring, part of the spring comes out right here. It just comes above the ground and just scatters out throughout the whole thing. And then another little stream of it comes in right here. So we're going to go up there and capture all that water and put that going to a pump to the top of this mountain where we're going to build our house. So right now we're really, really pleased at getting this area cleaned out right here. It's a big area. This bottom right here, from where we're standing to where it goes back in the back behind the smoke, is probably 250 yards that'll be all completely opened. These are the pines that we're talking about taking out on this hillside here, and these pines across this side over here, and we'll use those for a future project that's in the works as we speak. This camera's not very good. My Canon is in the shop. I just got a call today from the Canon service tech, and they received it. It's in the shop having a repair done to it, and they charged me $193 for the repair, so I had to pay it today, and then they said it would be within 7 days I'd be getting it back. So I'm super pumped about that. So is Amber. She's really wanting to get some family pictures and things done, and we just don't have a camera to do it with right now. So, and we can start making some more videos, hopefully a little better quality videos. Well, I don't know if the camera's going to make any difference if the director isn't any better than what I am, but we're going to try anyway. Got burned up so far. I added some more stuff to it from the back pile on back in the back of the woods back here, and still got a pile back there, but it's extremely wet. As you can tell, that log on top is just waterlogged. It'll lay up there and dry out for a little while, and maybe it'll catch on. I don't know. It looks like it's an old red cherry that had a hollow spot in it, and the logging company just left it. We're going to let it burn for a little while like this, and we'll push it around as the evening goes on.